welcome to Tarot Sherpa. I'm Christine, and today I will be your guide through the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck. So the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck is authored by Colette Baron-Reid and illustrated by Jena DellaGrotaglia. The two of them have collaborated on a number of decks, such as the Wisdom of the Oracle, the Spirit Animal Oracle, and the Wisdom of Higher Realms, as well as I think some others too. The deck was published by Hay House in 2019. And so Colette Baron-Reid is an author, an educator, a spiritual intuitive, and she's also the founder of a psychological examination process called the Envision process. And so you can find more about her work on her website at colettebaronreid.com. Jena DellaGrotaglia is a self-trained artist who has, as I said, collaborated with Colette Baron-Reid on a number of projects. You can find out more about her artwork at autumngoddess.com. So let's go ahead and look at the deck. So looking at the deck here, it comes in a really nice little, I call it a literature box. It's got kind of a magnetic closure. So you get a really nice guidebook that comes with it. It's 221 pages. There are 58 cards in the deck, so you've got an entry for each card. So you've got the mineral or the crystal, the essential meaning, and then you've got a relationship message that goes with it, and then you get a prosperity message and a crystal spirit meditation. So the way this deck works is that the idea is you're attuning to the energy of Mother Earth through the archetypes represented by crystals. And so by attuning to Mother Earth energy, you're getting into the universal consciousness of the creator. So, um, so it's a kind of a way to, if you enjoy working with crystals, which I do, it's sort of a way to understand how crystals work a little bit on an emotional and psychological standpoint, not just the physics of each crystal has a vibration, and yes, it's going to influence things around it. So, very nice, 222 pages. And the card size is 3.5 by 5 inches or 90 by 127 millimeters. So what she's done artistically is kind of put a face on a crystal, sort of giving it a little bit of personality. Not so much in the way that I did a review on the atomic element healing oracle a couple weeks ago, and while there is some personification of the energy, it's not quite as overboarded, I'm going to say, as the other deck that I kind of gave the thumbs down on a few weeks ago. But I also have to admit that I'm a little bit partial to Colette Baron-Reid's work. I've really enjoyed working with her Wisdom of the Oracle and her Spirit Animal decks in the past, so that makes me a little bit more predisposed to her work on this deck. That and I really do very much enjoy working with crystals. All right, so let's take this down and look at it card by card. Okay, so looking a little bit closer here, we'll just begin at the beginning with card 1, an azurine, amazonite, amber, amethyst, Apache tears, aqua aura quartz, aquamarine, laurelite, bixbite, black tourmaline, blue chalcedony, blue lace agate, bronzite, carnelian, celestite, chrysocolla, citrine, clear quartz, Dalmatian stone, diamond, mortarite, emerald, eucalyptus, fluorite, green aventurine, hematite, jade, kyanite, labradorite, lapis lazuli, Lemurian quartz, lepidolite, lithium quartz, malachite, moldavite, mookaite jasper, moonstone, neumite, obsidian, orange calcite, orange sapphire, petalite, petrified wood, pink sapphire, pyrite, raw morganite, rhodonite, rose quartz, selenite, Surfaeus green quartz, smithsonite, sodalite, spessartine garnet, spirit quartz, sunstone, tiger eye, turquoise, and watermelon tourmaline. Well, I hope you enjoyed our journey through the Crystal Spirits Oracle. Roses and thorns for this deck. I'm calling it roses because I like Colette Baron-Reid's work. I also like working with crystals, so I kind of found this to be a really pleasant fusion of the idea of crystal energy as well as spiritual energy kind of coming together. There's a slight personification of the elements, but it's not what I call over the top. What I really like about Colette Baron-Reid's work is that she is actionably positive. Now, you run into some things that are just like this relentlessly positive, going to do everything in the secret movie, and I'm going to move forward and all this kind of stuff without any kind of rational process or actionable process that goes with it. But that is not the case with Colette Baron-Reid. She gives things that are very actionable, very step by step. There's a logic to the positivity. So that's one of the things I really enjoy about her work. And I also enjoy the long-term collaboration with Jena DellaGrotaglia because I've really enjoyed her artwork, and the composition and the collages and the things that she comes up with are really beautifully symbolic for whatever Colette happens to be talking about. So I think they make a really, really great pairing as far as deck creators together. If you like this video, please hit like. If you like this type of content, please subscribe. I'm going to follow this up with a brief 3-card reading, sort of using the pattern that Colette lays out here in her book, Crystal Spirits Oracle, and I hope you will join me for that video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.